Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Trophy Room pre-show. I'm your host, Joseph. Alongside me, Light and Kyle Stevenson. Kyle, we're going to play a little game. I'll guess the game with the audience as we wait for more people to trickle on in, and I write these posts.
I don't know if I want to play with the audience right now.
Why?
They're like, how late are they going to be today? And they're taking bets on how late we were going to be. How dare you? And Jeannie's like, wow, only a minute late. How dare you?
well.
Like 50% of the time.
Hey. Leave us alone.
Exactly. We're busy people. Okay.
Hi, everybody. It's good to
Hello.
see you. Hello. All right. What are we thinking here?
Candyland. Wait. Paper Mario.
Sure.
Looks like paper cutouts to me.
I like that.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm gonna say a Little Big Planet.
At a 95?
What was the one where you get shrunk in the backyard?
Grounded, but I don't think it got that high. Let's go 3. Oh, it is a Little Big Planet game.
Really?
I'm gonna say
Another one
2
I've never
then.
played before.
Oh, man.
Oh, not Little Big Adventure. That's not right. Little Big Planet 2. Nope. Okay, so then I guess it's the first one. Yeah, there we go. The original Astrobot, Sackboy. The OG
cute.
mascot. Thank you, Silkana. I don't know why I kept trying to type it in as different words, but
Because it seems like it should be.
It should be. It definitely should be.
I think Green Gorilla just got a question in, I think.
All right.
Question or thesis?
Yeah, we got to shorten down the thesis as well.
I got it. I'm adding it in now.
All right, excellent.
What in the world are we looking at here? Medieval gray wall. Some sort of metal rods. It's okay, M9. It's okay. You're forgiven.
What did he say?
He just said sorry, so I'm just saying he's forgiven. I don't know if sorry for what, but...
Did he write a thesis?
80.
I'm just saying, we only got so much time. And I already have 2 rants I'm already cooking up.
Oh, jeez.
It's exactly
Oh,
what
Prince
you
of
think they
Persia?
are.
I like that guess from Jeannie. Oh.
Okay. I went a little too
Well,
fast.
now I don't
My
know.
bad.
Yeah, no, that's
My
okay.
bad. What was that book series? Aragon? Was there ever an Aragon game?
Probably. But what about the one that is like one of those Dragon Age games?
Oh.
Like an original one.
Yeah. Let's go 1. I liked it.
Heck, it's
Oh, Lord of the Rings. That's a great guess. That looks like a Hobbit right there.
Oh, yeah, I don't hate that, actually.
It does.
Lord of the Rings.
Which?
Jeannie says
Return
2
of the King.
towers. Let's go with
2
that one
towers?
first.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, it's not 2 towers. Is 2003 Return of the King?
It's got to be.
I have no
But I
idea.
don't remember playing as Frodo. Okay,
Very
never mind.
Nice.
Low key, what a great video game tie-in game. Truly wonderful. Also, the links
Ooh,
are up.
that could be one of our greatest hits categories. Best licensed game.
Oh.
Yeah, I like it.
That could be fun.
Grass, thanks. Helpful.
M9 Prime says, I still stand by Joe not having to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, but I think he should finish Edge Runners.
You should watch both.
He should watch both, but hey, we're going to maybe make that happen next week.
You're
knows?
closer to finishing Edge Runners. That's the more attainable goal at this point.
What's up, Prison Mike?
For the love
What's
of
up?
God, Joe, stop edging Edge Runners, okay?
I can't stop, dude. There's too much, man. We got Daredevil, The Boys, Darth Maul show. I mean, like, we're truly blessed. I got the Godzilla trailer just yesterday. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna say Risk of Rain 2.
That's not a bad one. Excellent.
I'm just gonna say the correct answer.
You know what? I'm just gonna be a genius. You know, it's fine.
All right, ladies and gents, one more, then we shall start the show. What were his?
M9 Prime, we're not actually upset about it. We find it funny.
Yeah.
Our love language is pretending we hate everybody, though.
Oh,
so.
yeah. No. It's
Just
a
ask
joke.
Joe.
It's a joke.
Just ask Joe.
I got bullied a lot. I talk about it in therapy.
Listen,
That's
Mr.
all.
Light and I bully each other so much that when he was on my Red Dead streams, I had somebody reach out to me on Twitter and say I was in an abusive relationship.
Hell yes.
And then they had to unsubscribe from my channel. And I was like, honey, this ain't an airport. Don't announce your departure. My friend tried to pipe up and be like, they're actually very loving. And this is just how we talk. And I was like, it's not worth it. They don't get it. It's fine.
I can confirm both of those statements. That you two joke around all the time into you're very loving of each other.
I mean, it goes. I think that's every best friend. Like, right? Like,
So.
like I joke with like Amy that, like, for example, 2 weeks ago, I told her she's the reason why her parents were divorced.
Okay.
She was being annoying. She needed to know. You know.
That road belongs to Forza
Sure.
I
Horizon.
love this. Shout out to Tommy, by the way. Just upgraded my tier. You three deserve all the support. Enjoy SGF. Thank you so much, Tommy.
Thanks,
Wonderful
Tommy.
soul.
I'm sorry, that
Wonderful
was
soul.
not directed towards you. That was directed toward this picture of nothing.
Thank you for making it happen. We'll talk about it more, but next week we're going to do some things to help us pay for us to go because cross country flight is crazy. Yeah, 58%. It's very blurry.
What? Why even give us this picture?
I don't know. Okay, this is like one of those like psychology tests, like the ink blot. What do you see?
The Rorschach
test.
Yep.
I see a giant Batman, not like the comic Batman. I see like a giant
Mothman.
Yeah, with like 2 legs right here, and like there are the ears,
his little face,
little nose.
Yeah.
Porn. Oh, okay.
Do you say porn?
Yeah.
PS3.
Oh, okay.
PS3, Xbox 360.
At 58. It's not great.
It's not great, huh?
Let's skip one more time.
Okay, that looks like like a.
Is there a fighting baseball game?
Right? Could this be a Ninja Gaiden? Yep, 100%.
This is Ninja Gaiden?
There's a giant glow up guy back there.
Yeah,
just toss in there. Just toss in Ninja Gaiden and see what happens. Shake it up.
I don't know. 2? Okay.
Team Ninja.
I guess. Not.
Well,
black,
which one was?
Right?
What's that?
It's not Ninja Gaiden Black. That didn't get
No, that
58.
one's beloved.
Try 3. I feel like as they go on, they probably get worse.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Genie,
very
thanks
nice.
for that. Stole your answer. Appreciate you.
So Candace says, look, I can manage some money for a live reactive Joe to K-pop Demon Hunters, like $10 or something.
Oh, big spender over here is looking at it.
Well. That may be on the list. All right, Kyle Stevenson. Tegan, are you ready?
Oh, we're
Are
ready.
you ready?
No, but I'm going to wing it.
You kick us off.
Yeah. All right, type in 920 for me.
Oh, they added a widget over here.
Start the show.
No, you read the intro and then Come on, man.
I'll still do it this. It takes me at least 3 months.
Rewind. Okay, I'm going to add a new time to the chat, 9:50.
Literally was like, hey, Joe, you kick us off. And then you just said that.
Shh. Everyone forget about this. This week, we chat about PlayStation not forgetting Bloodborne after all, Xbox rethinking putting their games on the Sony platform, God of War prequel, and so much more here on the Trophy Room. Oh, wait, no longer greatness has arrived. Welcome to the Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players. This is episode 475. I'm your host, Joseph, aka Mr. Badbit, and it is here where we chat about the latest and greatest in all things PlayStation each and every week. And of course, alongside me, the greatest co-host, whoever will be, Mr. Kyle Stevenson. How are you, sir? I'm not screwing up today, not one bit. Not multiple times. Not that intro, in fact.
No,
how you doing?
Definitely not. I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. I had a very eventful week. Yesterday was my last day of work. I didn't cry much.
Okay.
Hell yes. I went to North Carolina with Suddy. He let me drive his Traverse, humble brag.
Whoa.
Only got into 3 minor fender benders.
I was gonna say, does he know you rack up tickets like it's candy? Like
No, he actually agreed with me. He actually agreed with me about the New York highways.
Suddy.
Yeah, that's why he's gonna be a platinum member this week.
That's the only reason he did it. He just wanted to be out of the backpack. He's buttering you up.
No, he's in the passenger seat, baby. But we got to meet Luke and Kev, all of us be in one room, for the first time in our friend group in over 6 years.
Nice.
So it's crazy. We met all during COVID, like playing Sea of Thieves and like Fortnite and shit. And then now here we are celebrating Kevin's 40th. It was a very interesting time. That's for sure. We were only there literally for a day. It was nice though.
That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm over here stressing out about getting all the assets for the 6-1 Indie Showcase on May 21st. It's crazy times. We're almost there. We're almost there. Light's got an amazing shirt on, which I think you can get on the store. I don't know. Go to 61indie.com and find out.
You're the one in 6-1.
That's me.
What would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Like, what say you? How's your week been treating you?
It's been great. It's been busy. I've been having some medical scares. So I had my echocardiogram today, and I am not having heart attacks yet.
Yeah.
No clogged arteries or anything
Nope.
like that. So that's good.
Let's take out the yet of that statement. Please.
Yeah.
Listen, weird shit's still going on. My heart's functioning properly, but something's not right. But that's good at least. I'm not dying. So,
Yes.
good. That's always a good thing.
Absolutely.
Watched episode 9 of season 2 of Andor today. Let me tell you, I love that show and it's destroying me, but it's so good. And I need a Star Wars tattoo very soon because I am obsessed.
Yes. I told you I wasn't underselling that show.
No, it's
Remarkable.
amazing. It's amazing. And I will be watching Rogue One again immediately after because I have to.
Oh yeah, you'll cry extra hard. So let's get right on into this. So next week there may not be a state of play. We don't know. It was supposed to be this week, but who knows what happened, right? Maybe it was the Xbox thing. I know they're having like a focus event. But
for Metro, right? Is that tomorrow?
Correct. So who knows what we're going to be getting in terms of state of play. So just keep your ear to the ground on any updates on either one of our, social media pages, whether that's the official, Trophy Room pages at PS Trophy Room on Blue Sky and on Twitter. Follow all of us. Where to get all the updates and all that jazz.
Or join the Discord.
Join the Discord. Seriously, there's over 458 of you in there having fun, sharing great trailers for Godzilla -0. Oh my God, we are so back. 2026. Let me tell you, it's the year to just escape and go into a movie theater. It's going to be a good time. And next week, we are going to be starting our fundraiser for SGF. We are trying to go to SGF this year. We can use your support. Plane tickets, hotel stays. There's a tax to stay in a hotel in California, and it's like $150 $49.
There's
It's
one in New York
ridiculous.
too, if you're out of state, just so you know.
That makes me sick to my stomach.
It's
So we
everywhere.
could definitely use all the support. And there's multiple ways of doing it. So you can send us super chats over on youtube.com/PS Trophy Room. You become a member over on youtube.com/PS Trophy Room. Support us over on Patreon as well. It really does help us out. It doesn't just grow the show, but it is the reason why we get to go to things like this. And honestly, it's you guys supporting our dreams. So we couldn't do this and we can't do this without your support over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room, over on youtube.com/PS Trophy Room.
And just to add to that,
Yes.
over the next week or so on socials and Discord and everything, in addition to you guys helping us fund our trip out there to SGF, you'll be able to reach certain milestones, which will unlock certain things for us to do. Whether or not it is, I will spoil it right now, Joe will have to finish Edge Runners if we hit a certain point of the thermometer.
Yeah.
I might have to dye my beard before we go to SGF. We've got the three of us playing Phasmophobia together. So we've got a bunch of different fun things that we're going to put out there. There'll be wheel spins.
You can choose a tattoo for me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of us have agreed to a tattoo at some point.
Yes.
For some stretch
On the
goals
tier
and all that,
rankings.
so.
Yeah.
Now, I do have an issue with the tattoo idea. Because
Why?
Kyle's like, make sure it's small for me. Meanwhile, over here, I'm thinking I'm getting the Ellie tattoo on my forearm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Joe,
but we got to be able to afford these tattoos.
that's
Joe.
what I'm saying. That's the only reason why I said that.
I mean,
I would love to get a giant one, but you know how much tattoos cost?
Oh, I do want to play content warning, Tommy. I've
Ooh,
never played
content
that.
warning shit.
but yeah, that will all be on next week's episode. So whether we're talking about the state of play and then immediately afterwards, we're having fun just shooting the shit with you guys. And then one of the goals that I was surprised there was no feedback to, other than I needed to not be in the room, was if we hit a certain goal, I forget what the goal is, but we're going to interview Mama Badbit on the show. Nothing is off limits. You guys
Correction.
can ask her.
Light and I interview Mama Bandit.
Correct.
With audience participation, if you have questions.
100%. It's a Q&A. You bring Mama Badbit on. She answers any question you may want. And yeah, so those are the goals you can expect. We hopefully hit, maybe hopefully not. I don't know what she's gonna say. But yeah, it's gonna be a really fun time, a real fun episode. We'll plan other little events as the month goes on. But yeah, seriously, any and all support definitely helps us on the road to play days. So with all that said, with all that out of the way, I want to thank our patrons over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. We'll talk about them later on in the show, but it is time, finally time, to square up the news. Tegan, would you like to square up the first story?
I would. This comes from Brent Lang over at Variety. Bloodborne video game getting R-rated animated movie adaptation from Sony. PlayStation's Bloodborne video game is being developed into an R-rated animated feature for Sony Pictures that the studio says will embrace the carnage that made the game so popular. Sanford Panich, president of Sony Pictures Entertainment Motion Picture Group, promised during the studio's CinemaCon presentation that the long-rumored film would be, quote-unquote, very true to the gory spirit of Bloodborne, which follows a traveler who journeys into a gothic city full of nightmarish creatures. Bloodborne was developed by From Software and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, which shares the parent company with Sony Pictures and PlayStation. The film is co-produced by PlayStation Productions, lyrical animation and creator and gamer Sean McLaughlin, better known as his pseudonym Jacksepticeye. For the uninitiated, Jacksepticeye is a gamer who has spent years in the world of Bloodborne, where his digital adventures are tracked by 48 million online fans. The film is the latest in a string of video game adaptations. Sony Pictures and PlayStation Productions recently announced the adaptation of Helldivers, directed by Justin Lin, who has helmed several Fast and Furious films and starring Jason Momoa. The studio also recently completed filming a screen adaptation of Nintendo's The Legend of Zelda. Wes Ball from The Maze Runner will direct, with Benjamin Evan Ainsworth and Bo Bragason starring as Link and Princess Zelda. Series creator Shigeru Miyamoto is producing the film. Video game adaptations have become a huge source of box office revenue. Recent films in the genre, such as a Minecraft movie and the Super Mario Bros. Movie, are among the highest grossing films of the post-COVID era. Lyrical Media, parent company of Lyrical Animation, is co-financing Bloodborne with Sony Pictures. Jacksepticeye is repped by CAA Nicole Ambrose, Hanson Jacobson, and 42 West. We do have one question from Green Gorilla Gamer. I'm going to kick us off with that, and then we'll springboard off of that. So, sup, fam? Bloodborne. Congrats, Joe. That's all I want to say. Like, it's hype. I don't think anything else needs to be said, except for the fact that I'm so pumped Jacksepticeye gets to be a part of it as a producer. So stoked for him. Much love and God bless. So, Joe.
Yes.
You are like the Bloodborne lover of the channel. Yeah. Kyle played it, really liked it. But when I think Bloodborne, I think you.
Thank you.
How important do you think it is that Jacksepticeye is involved in this project? Does that make you excited? Does that make you hesitant? Where do you fall on that spectrum?
If you asked me less than like a month ago, I'd be like, oh, I'm a little nervous. But we're seeing, I think, a lot of like YouTubers or like personalities in the space get into it. Like, you know, we just saw like Alana Pierce is making her own productions. You know, you saw, oh my God, is his name Markiplier? There you go. I was gonna call him Matt. Markiplier with his own horror movie where he's, you know, self-funded, you know,
Iron Lung
directed it. Yeah, Iron Lung. And so like, truthfully, that gives me great confidence that there's someone sitting in the producer's seat that gives a shit, right? So yeah, is he a YouTuber? Sure, but he knows how to make content. He knows how to make riveting stuff. Overall, from what I hear about him, nothing but a good dude and a Bloodborne fan. And I think that's the most important thing. I know he wrote on his Twitter, like, hey guys, we're doing this. I can't say much right now, but trust me, I'm thinking of everybody when we're doing this. That gets me hyped. But the thing that gets me more excited, and Kyle, I want to know what you think here too, because like you're Bloodborne fan number 2, is this is Sony Animation doing it. And I don't know about y'all, but I feel that they're on kind of like a legendary run right now. You know, you have K-pop Demon Hunters, which is very popular, of which I have not watched. But you know, you have the Into the Spider-Verse films. You have the what is it? The We Are the Millers film, the animated one that's on Netflix. All of them are just terrific films. And so I feel like, you know, Sony Animation is kind of a little bit underrated in the space. This is actually like an Oscar-winning team working on this film. So if it is like on the animation side of it, dude, I'm all in. This is excellent. And this is how I think Bloodborne works. I don't know. Kyle, what do you think?
I'm super excited for this, and just to add on what you guys were saying about Sean, aka Jacksepticeye, that makes me the most excited for it because he is such a diehard fan that I trust him. Because he's on the same wavelength of like, where's the remake? Where's the remaster? Yeah. I want to play a new version, just port over, blah, blah, blah. So he knows just how thirsty we are for Bloodborne on current gens. And the fact that he will be producing it and knows exactly what people want to see from something is what makes me most excited for it. Even though I wish it was just a game. Like, movie's going to be cool. But I'm shocked that we are not getting a playable version. And maybe this is the kick in the ass to actually kickstart that conversation even more and show Miyazaki that maybe he should give the okay to allow a game to be made or port, remaster, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, there is one thing. It's like Miyazaki's not attached. That's one red flag. My Lord and Savior not attached to this. Let's wave it a little bit. Maybe he didn't want to. Maybe he's like, hey, I'm president of From Software. I don't want to I don't want to pull a Neil Druckmann and pull my attention away from my projects. No slight to Neil, but just saying like, maybe that's what he's thinking. But yeah, I mean,
I'm also like, how are they going to do it? Because the protagonist is silent. Are we going to follow Eileen the Crow instead? Are we going to follow an NPC or something? It could be cool. That's my whole issue with these kind of movies, even like the Elden Ring movie, which I can't wait for. But who's the protagonist?
I'm less concerned about that because of like the Mario movie, right? As long as we get Chris Pratt voicing a hunter, I think we're gonna be okay.
Oh God, no.
So
Or
my other
Tom Holland.
concern, and that was going to be my next question for you
Yeah.
guys, is Bloodborne is a beefy game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lore, there's a lot of bosses, there's a lot of like little nooks and cranny areas to explore. So
Yeah.
how do you even go about translating this into a film? Obviously, you have to probably just focus on the main goal of getting to, I don't want to say it just in case we haven't played, but like getting to the final ending, right? But how do you get there? What bosses do you include? What zones do you include? Because you can't include it all or it's going to be too much. So
Yeah.
when you think of a Bloodborne film, what do you hope is included? Like specifically that you think needs to be in there? Kyle, I'll throw that to you first.
That's a great question. Like, I can totally see them skipping a few bosses just to make it easier. Like, we don't need to fight the witches of Hemlock in this. We don't in this movie. We could skip over that. But there's some that I absolutely. I mean, why am I? Gascoigne needs to be in there, like hands down.
I mean, Ron the Vacuous Spider.
I want Patches in there. Like there are certain things that I want, but there's definitely some sections that they can probably skip out on.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I played, but there's and like the Canehurst Castle. Oh god, I want that in that movie so bad. Just put the whole thing in the Canehurst Castle.
Honestly.
But the cool thing could be the content that doesn't make it in here. They could have a sequel movies. They could have their own mini stories in those regions. Like, you would have a full story just for Canehurst. Because there's a lot of lore just for that area.
You are right.
You could have a full story just in the woods. Like my least favorite part of the game. There's still so much lore there and so much that happens there.
Yeah.
You could have a whole Eileen the Crow spin-off movie. You could have a whole Gascoigne spin-off movie. You could have like, so there's a lot of content to be had there if they are not afraid to cut stuff for the first main film.
Yes.
I think too, like, I mean, like Eileen, Graham, like the doll, like they could be accompanying the stranger on their journey. Like, other hunters that are Patches could be in it, whatever. That could be accompanying them because again, it's a movie. It can't just be, well, maybe it is a one shot, but like, so I think, you can add different hunters to the mix and it makes sense. I'm also thinking like, oh my God, like I always call it the university, but
the school setting.
School. There you go. Oh my God, seeing amygdala, that would be dope. Like just seeing the cosmic forces at play. Maria. Huh. I mean, there's a lot they could do here. I'm just so, I would love this to really bleed into the, first time watching What Up. I would love for them to really go deep into like, I really want this to be borderline like an anime styling. Like, I think of for whatever reason, I know it's not anime, but like the Godzilla -1 like logo, I want that in a Bloodborne, like something that looks messy, visceral, bloody, that just enhances the gore of it all. That's what I want to see, something dark, and I want to be scared shitless. Like
there are also
want to be unnerved.
Bloodborne books, comic things. I actually own them. I just haven't read them yet. But so that could be the story for the film too. Like they could take those smaller stories and turn that into the film. Maybe it's not a 1-to-1 adaptation. Who knows?
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be. Like I would love to see perhaps it being like a prologue of like how this society went to hell, or like it could very much be like oh my God, what's the movie with Ray Fiennes where he's the cook? They call it
The Menu.
Yeah, The Menu, where it starts off very normal and then like it goes from 0 to 60 and then all of a sudden, oh shoot.
You watch people in the background like going into their houses and preparing to, shelter in.
Yeah.
What if this
like,
is the in between the first one and then the second one? What if this film takes place after the first one to set up the second one? Because they're like, how do we tell the story between what happens between now and then? And then they're like, oh, we'll do a film. Now we don't have to get up, set anything up for game 2.
that would
That'd
be
be-
the most. What you just
that'd
said
be
was the
cool.
most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my
I'm
life.
just saying, it makes sense. It would be smart.
That would be that would be wonderful. That forget world peace.
But
Whatever.
unfortunately, we're not getting any news for a remake of
No.
Bloodborne anytime soon. However, we are getting news for a new remake. Kyle, would you read the next story?
Oh,
for
look
us?
at that transition! Coming over from MP First, Taha writes, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced leak reveals new characters and story content. Although Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is rumored to be shown this week, new details about the game have already started to appear online. Earlier leaks suggested that the remake would remove the modern-day sections and introduce several gameplay changes. Now it seems that the story itself will also receive major updates. According to information revealed through a security issue involving the Indonesian Game Rating System, or the IGRS, the remake will feature new characters and previously unseen story missions. In its description of the game, the IGRS stated, quote, "This title breathes new life into a fan favorite while remaining carefully faithful to the spirit of the original. The most important part of the leak comes in the final line, which says, quote, modernized in 2026, the new game includes a cast of new characters and stories."
All right, that worries me a little bit. That worries me a lot a bit. What do you mean new characters? Are we changing up the cast of this game?
I'm wondering it more so if it's just they're going to include more side content, like more exploration stuff, more people you can interact with versus like
Okay.
keep the main people. But then if they're updating it and modernizing it, there might be more people you can interact with.
Maybe I'm mixing up my Assassin's Creed games. But wasn't there the Freedom Cry DLC Black Flag?
Yes.
So maybe they're just kind of weaving that into the main story a little bit and expanding on it
That
a
would
little
be
bit
nice. I
more
never
with
played
those
that.
characters.
Oh my god, Freedom Cry is really good. Yeah.
Did I nail the name of the DLC?
Yep, Freedom Cry. Yeah.
Hell
You could have
yeah.
made something up. I wouldn't have known.
So yeah, they could maybe just be weaving that and making more of an importance of those characters in the main story. Although they maybe already are in the main game. It's been a minute since I played.
Sure.
It, but
I mean,
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I think there is a way to weave in Freedom Cry and Adewale and his journey, because I always found him to be the more like
Freaking loved him.
compelling character than Kenway. But also I think maybe this gives, because I never liked Kenway. And
Oh,
maybe that was
really?
the point. Yeah, I was never like a fan of him. And maybe that was the point of like, you shouldn't love him. He's the protagonist in a certain point of view, but like, yeah, I loved Adewale a lot more. And so maybe this is something that they can make Edward, at least for me, appeal a little better. Like, I want to ask you though, like, what do you feel about them? It's seemingly, from what these rumors suggest, removing the modern day elements of it.
If it was any other Assassin's Creed game, I'd be like, good. I don't need them. I don't want them.
Yeah.
I don't need them. But in
Yeah.
Black Flag, I actually enjoyed the modern day elements because there was so much to do. You could collect your little scanny mini games where you had to hack into the computers or whatever the heck you were doing.
Yeah.
There was a lot to do there. And there was also a compelling story in the modern day, which I feel falls flat in a lot of those games. Like for Origins, one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. Whenever I get to the modern day, I'm literally just running from point A to point B as fast as I can because I do not give a shit. It's like there's no point. It just breaks up the story for no reason. I don't care. It was unnecessary.
Yeah.
But in Black Flag, it's like the one where I'm like, oh no, this is actually really good, and there's a really good story here. So I wouldn't have mind if they kept it in this game, but I get why they took it out because I feel like most fan feedback is that people don't care about those.
We don't care. Yeah.
And those people are wrong. Those are my favorite parts of Assassin's Creed. I love the modern day stuff.
Oh, really?
Really?
I love it.
Oh my god,
That's
It
the whole
just takes
point.
me out. It just takes me out.
Sure,
Yeah.
I get that, but like that's the whole point of like the original or the older ones of like
Yeah.
they're hopping in to learn more about the history and find the pieces of Eden and blah blah blah. And I dug Desmond in the Ezio trilogy a lot, but I understand why people don't like it because, like you said, it does take you out of the historical setting a little bit and kind of
It just
it's a
slows
little
the
jarring.
gameplay down.
Yeah.
I
I
guess-
personally love that stuff.
So for the non-Black Flag games, I think I would prefer if you start the game in the modern setting,
Oh,
do
sure.
what you need to do in the modern setting at the beginning, get yourself into the Animus, and then at the end, you get back out into the modern setting,
Totally.
wrap up what you need to wrap up, instead of constantly making me go in and out and in and out and in and out.
Totally
Especially
fair.
because I like to do all the collectibles and I'm like vibing, and then it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I've got to do this next main mission so I can go to the zoo area. Out.
Yeah.
100%. Like Alex, we did the same thing here. He writes, one of the things I liked about Odyssey was that you could just lie back down in the Animus and go back to the main game immediately. Like for me, I love it where it's like, because there's a part of like the first person aspect, the gameplay just slows down to a halt. I get bored, and it's like it kind of ruins the game for me in the aspect of like, right, none of this actually matters because it already happened. Where when you're in something like Shadows, for example, or like Odyssey, where you could just go right back into it, you have this feeling of like, oh no, this is happening in the moment. I'm not looking back at the results of what happened. My actions truly do matter here. At least that's what plays into the role play for me, at least. So yeah, I'm happy because this is my favorite classic Assassin's Creed game. I love the ship combat and going around. So if you give me more of that and just seeing how those waves are going to look like, because they already look fantastic on PS4, what they're going to look like completely remade on PS5 and PS5 Pro, as long as it doesn't crash. I'm really excited to see what they're cooking up here, and hopefully hopefully this is the thing that's delaying the state of play. Who knows?
I mean, that's the next question. The rumor said sometime this week. There's only 2 more days in the week. Is it gonna show up at the Galaxy Showcase tomorrow? Is Xbox gonna show it as well in this Metro first look or whatever it is? Like,
yeah.
I'm just wondering if potentially the rumors are like mixing things up, because there's been a lot of rumors about Assassin's Creed games.
big time,
And
yeah.
Like we've been hearing rumors about the game with
Hexy.
all like the other game, but aren't they doing something where like all the games you can go into from like a portal? I don't know. Like I feel like there's been 5 different rumors going around. So just because something's coming this week doesn't necessarily mean it has to be, but I'm not going to get my hopes up.
Fair. Totally fair.
100%. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because there was one rumor of like, oh, they're gonna connect each one of these games. So like you're in the Animus and you're just like paging through, like I want to play Shadows or whatever.
Yeah.
You have the multiplayer rumor game. This, I know you got Hexy. Yeah, there's a lot.
And then wasn't there another game that they said was in the pipeline too for Assassin's Creed? It was like Hexa, and then another one that we haven't heard anything about, like when they did that timeline thing. I don't know.
There's been a lot.
Oh, Jade? Or was that the mobile Assassin's
I think that was
Creed?
one of the mobile ones, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, Jade was like the mobile Chinese one.
There's just been so
Gotcha.
many rumors about stuff from them. I don't trust any of those rumors anymore. To be honest.
No, absolutely.
I mean, the expansion pass, Luke Lore made a great point here. We're in the midst of a rumor/leak war right now. As the usual suspects battle for clout, things are bound to get messy and mixed up. Speaking of that, let's talk about something that's getting real messy. Kyle Stevenson.
Oh boy. Ben Carey over at Pure Xbox writes, Xbox is having quote unquote very big discussions about exclusivity, says reporter. With Asher Sharma now in charge of Microsoft's Xbox division, the team is going in a slightly different and more console-focused direction here in 2026, with Xbox exclusivity coming up as a hot topic for the new boss already. While nothing has been confirmed publicly yet, and plenty of Xbox games are currently still scheduled to release on PS5, there are apparently internal internal talks going on about this very topic over at Microsoft's HQ. In another podcast clip from Windows Central reporter Jez Corden, the journalist talks a little bit about exclusivity on Xbox and how, quote, there are very, very, very big discussions, end quote, happening internally about how Microsoft will deal with potential exclusives under the new Xbox regime. We don't really know the full nature of those discussions, but it sounds like it's something the team is keenly aware of looking into. Here's what was said during the podcast. Quote, there are very, very, very big discussions about the exclusivity stuff going on right now. They do recognize the value. It's just about what kind of company you want to be at the end of the day. Do you want to be an ecosystem company first, or do you want to be a publishing company first, end quote. Of course, more recently, Microsoft has strongly veered into publishing company first territory, especially in the wake of its huge purchases of Bethesda and Activision Blizzard. Whether Asha and co. want to swing that pendulum back towards a more closed-off ecosystem remains to be seen, but Corden definitely believes that it's a big talking point right now over at Xbox. Jez adding to the speculation in a Twitter post, COD and Forza, no chance of going exclusive, but as some single-player stuff especially, I think it'll happen.
Very interesting stuff here. Very interesting stuff. Everybody, we're out of the trophy room. We're into the achievement hall, okay?
Oh,
This
boy.
is an Xbox show inside of a PlayStation show, okay? We are now in the roles of Asha Sharma and Matt Booty, okay? So I want to devise this. I want to do something a little different here, all right? I'm Asha in this scenario. Which one of you guys want to be pro-exclusive and anti-exclusive?
Kyle, you can choose first.
I'm sorry. We're in the Xbox side of things,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Achievement hall.
I'll be anti-exclusive.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. So tell me, Mr. Matt Booty, why are we anti-exclusive?
We're anti-exclusive because of wanting to get more players playing our games and getting it out there. We saw a huge boost in our Xbox games over on PlayStation recently. I think I read that Starfield might not be as big of a hit right out of the gate as all the other ones have been, but all the other ones have been crushing it and have been making the top 10 of the charts. So that is just more money in our pockets. So why would we not want to continue this trend? We're just getting started. We've got Fable coming up that's coming to PlayStation later this year on day one. This will be, I think, the first simultaneous day one release for us on another platform for an Xbox property. So let's see how that goes. But right now, I'm all for games going elsewhere on the other systems.
Light, you are the role of Phil Spencer, who is my personal advisor until the summer. So, Phil,
Okay.
why are we pro-exclusive?
Well, we're pro exclusive because the company was floundering a little bit. We didn't know how we were going to make ends meet. We didn't know how we were going to keep ourselves afloat. Game Pass was helping a lot, but it wasn't doing enough. So we attempted a new strategy of putting our games everywhere. And that strategy did not pay off the way that we had hoped. We did not see the monetary outcomes that we thought we were going to. Yes, it did improve sales with some games, but it also increased cost because devs had to also make games for PlayStation and PC. And I'm not good at this. And
You're crushing it.
And it didn't give us the return on our investment that we had hoped.
All right.
So we also lost some Xbox fanboy support.
Goodwill.
They got very angry at us. And we don't want to lose our customer support and alienate our fan base. So we need to keep fans happy first.
All right.
And then go from there.
Ooh. Listen, Phil, you struggled a bit in the middle there. Not gonna lie. I can see why you're not here anymore.
Hey, I'm retired, man, okay?
Sure, you're retired.
I'm playing my piano. I'm on my sailboat. I don't need this from you, Asha.
Yeah.
I don't need this from you.
Okay, fair enough. Ooh, all right. Sailing in the Caribbean, I see. No, Phil, here's the thing. Okay, I get it. As you're Skyping in via a luxury yacht we can only dream of.
No. It's my personal Hobie Cat. It's a one-man boat.
So as I'm only imagining, we're on that what was the submarine? What's that one called? Little one.
A submarine? What are you talking about?
Never mind. Don't worry, lost me.
Submersible?
Yeah, submersible.
Wait, rewind.
The Ocean Gate. There you go.
No.
Logitech, yeah.
No.
Oh.
No. I'm learning piano. Okay. I have piano lessons and I have my little sunfish. That's what it is. My little sunfish that I am sailing on with my kids.
Okay.
No
Like that.
Titan subs.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Though I hear they have excellent range to a point. I can understand both arguments, right? Because like to me, I've been put in a pretty big predicament, right? Like there's a lot of decisions she has to make that is really going to carve out the future of Xbox in actual clear vision. Because I think for the last few years, we really don't know. Like Phil in the beginning said it was just 4 games, and now it's like 40 games, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, timed exclusive, but now we're talking about day one or close to launch with these games. And I saw, some people replying to the Jez post of like COD and Forza, no chance going exclusive, but some single player stuff, it could happen. Okay. Like some people are like, that sounds like the PlayStation route of like, hey, their multiplayer stuff, multi-platform, X-Dev stuff that is, timed exclusive but goes multi-platform. But like the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, the Insomniac, Santa Monica, Naughty Dog, first party stuff, that's solely PlayStation. Those are very clear boundaries to create. Whereas your Xbox, you own the largest publisher on the face of the earth, that is Activision Blizzard, and the 5th biggest, which was Bethesda at the time. And most of your games are, multiplayer. Like your biggest titles outside of the Bethesda stuff and Activision stuff, you're talking Halo, Gears, Forza. And Forza, the most popular one of the 3, we're already hearing, okay, well, that is out of the question. That's going to PlayStation. But Halo and Gears, 2 franchises that, as much as I love them, I mean, Halo's on the wall here, those fan bases are waning and they need as many bodies as they can. So truthfully, I don't know about you guys, but when I hear, oh, they're having conversations about exclusivity, I'm like, sure, as they should, and as they should have conversations about Game Pass and how it looks and what it looks like in the future. But to me, I don't see it where it makes sense that they go back to the way things were fully. I don't know if that makes sense, Mr. Matt Booty.
It does. Now, I was gonna make a Chat GPT joke with Asha, but I can't. It's not coming to me.
I'm already on it. Don't worry.
But we actually have a question for the 4th member of our board, Kenny Powers, writes in.
Professional baseball player, Kenny Powers?
He's part of the Xbox board here in the Achievement Hall. Thank you for the super chat, Kenny Powers. Did these rumors all originate from the Hear You tweet by Asha? And if so, do these rumors make any sense when Xbox still needs to recoup about $70 billion for daddy Microsoft?
I mean, T, I see you nodding. Let me have it. What do you think?
Am I still Phil?
Yeah. No, you're light now. We've dropped it. Okay. You can take the wig off of the captain.
Well, on the
Am I still Phil? Am I? What is life?
Takes the large pipe.
The voice in my head is gone.
Who am I?
The parrot off the shoulder. Yeah.
So I can see 2 things. I can see them being like, nope, we still need to recoup our costs. So things like the Bethesda games, we tried it. That did not work. Those will still be multi-platform. But things like our original Xbox, I put the Xbox on you. Xbox IP will be exclusive. My brain is not working. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
But I could also see them going back on things because they're like, oh shit, we're starting the rollout of Project Helix. We're seeing everybody get these creator kits and all that stuff, and they're starting the PR beats for that. How do you convince people to buy this console when you've shifted away from making it console specific? You need to sell this console. You need to move these units if you want to help recoup these costs.
Yeah.
How do you do that if you don't have exclusives? So if you start slowly reintroducing exclusives back, everything that you've promised is going to stay. Bethesda is going to stay. COD and all that's going to stay. But your original core IP, you start bringing back to entice people to come back. Because you need it. How else are you going to sell these consoles? Because you can get Game Pass on PC. That's not selling your console. You can get Game Pass on your freaking Fire Stick. That's not selling. None of those are selling your console, right? So how do you, when you were launching Project Helix, which we do know they have said is going to be a different type of console. Sounds like it's going to be PC adjacent or some shit. I don't know. Some techie I don't understand. But how do you get people to buy into that console if they don't need to buy the console?
Yes.
You need to recoup this 70 billion or whatever number that was. You do that by selling consoles.
I mean, like Nissa said here, Helix will play Epic, GOG, and Steam. But like, okay, how does that help you sell a console? And when someone has the console, how do you make money off those purchases? You don't, right? Like what you said, I love what you said. You killed it, by the way, because I think it's the elephant in the room nobody wants to talk about. Because when we're having these conversations, we always do, the consoles, versus console, whether it's Sega versus Nintendo or PlayStation versus Xbox, and we never talk about the elephant in the room that is Steam. Like, you're talking about competition. You're putting your games already on Steam. I remember Jason Schreier going, the end of exclusives were when they put games on Steam in 2019, because Steam is a platform that has the largest monthly active users, bigger than PlayStation, much larger than Xboxes. And they are a platform that is looking to create an OS to challenge Windows, at least in the gaming space, right? Like that's an outward threat bigger than PlayStation is to Xbox. That's an existential threat to Microsoft's largest, portion of where they make their money. And so for me, it's like, if we're talking about where exclusives are, it's not just PlayStation, it's also Steam, and it becoming too big for them to ignore, not to put on. So I don't know how Steam is the one that, we're walking away from going, they're all right. They're just built different than looking at PlayStation going, no, it can't be there. Because if I am Satya, now I'm Satya, imagine me bald with glasses. I'm looking at Steam OS going, this thing is actually going to do some significant damage to our OS and to our co-pilot scene over there. So I don't know, Kyle. What say you now that you've taken the Matt Booty hat off?
Take your booty off, Kyle.
Oh, hot dang. Look at you. His pants are off, everybody. Apple.
No, leave the pants on. Take the booty off.
Pants are still on. Can confirm.
Fair enough. Let people dream. What say you, dude? Like, seeing them bring things, perhaps having these conversations. I don't know.
I don't know. I think to like Kenny's right in. I do think people are maybe reading into it a little too much over a tweet of Asha saying "hear you." I guarantee you those talks are happening for sure, but I think it's just everyone is just so eager to hop on something right now when it comes to Xbox and PlayStation exclusives and Xbox games coming, blah blah blah. It's such a hot button topic that everyone wants a piece of it. To me, I've always been on this stance, and my stance is always going to be the same. Is I do think exclusives matter, no matter the platform. It gets people in your ecosystem. It gets people wanting to live there and play all your games there. That is why I am a PlayStation person. I prefer playing on PlayStation over anywhere else. That's why I waited until Hades 2 was out on PlayStation yesterday to play Hades 2 for the first time, because I'm so ingrained in that system, and that's what exclusives do for that platform holder. Is it gets people in, and it allows you to keep them for the experiences that you deliver. Now, I'm not saying exclusives. I've changed my tune a little bit where a forever exclusive I don't think is the best thing in the world, but to have like a year, 6 month, year kind of window for exclusives, I think is the sweet spot for both Xbox and Sony. I truly do. I think that is the future, and it still gives the benefit for the diehards to play on day one within a certain time period and feel like your um, console of choice is important, but
Yeah.
it also allows the devs to get more money and for the platform of Sony or Microsoft to gain more money by putting it elsewhere on other platforms. It only benefits everybody, really.
Yeah, I feel like
Especially with how close the consoles are in terms of architecture. Like
sure.
it's not as much of a gap of like a PS3 and 360 where building a game for both is so wildly different.
Mhm.
Like there's minor things here and there, so I don't think the cost of making a PlayStation version is as bad as it used to be.
Sure.
But yeah, no, go ahead.
I think it just ultimately the larger discussion at play is what are you Xbox? Are you Xbox the publisher or are you Xbox the platform? Because if you're Xbox the publisher, then Helix should be an open box. You know, everybody gets to play on everything the way they like, play anywhere, all that jazz. But if you're Xbox the platform, you need to close that box up because there's no point of you putting your competition's markets on your box. If you're Xbox the platform, then you need to seriously reconsider what exclusives mean to you, and you need to be a wholly different company. And so I think Asher really is looking at the spreadsheets of like, okay, so what is the bigger risk and what is going to make us the most money long term, and not just short term. And I think that's where they get to meet, where they're going to decide on things at the end of the day. But I do think, again, the great Kenny Powers is correct here, where I think a lot of people are reading into it. I think a lot of game talk nowadays is becoming rumors, speculations that are drip fed over months. And then we finally get an answer to it. But then there's always like a hanging question at the end of it. Well, it could be. So I think part of it is that I think, listen, as a jazz friend of the show, but like he's been wrong before in the past. And he's been right, like about the Metro stuff. But the track record is a little shaky to be honest with you guys. So I don't know at the end of the day where Xbox goes. I think at the end of the day, you're going to see some games exclusive, but then even that, it's like, listen, as much as I'd love Fable without it being on PlayStation, is that really going to push people to an Xbox? Like the games that are pushing people to platforms are the games that we're playing with our friends. You take a look at the most played games. Take a look at most of the games that Xbox own or Microsoft owns. They're all multiplayer games, right? Like, Sea of Thieves, their largest market is in Steam. Overwatch, right, is on PC. So I think the genie's kind of out of the bottle here, and I don't see a way that they put it back neatly. And I don't see a way where these games are truly we're beyond the point of games help push consoles to an extent. Because I know if Elder Scrolls 6, and it's just me, if Elder Scrolls 6 is exclusive again, that's great. I got so many games to play. So I don't know. It's a weird time for video games, and I think everything's up in the air right now.
But do you know why it's a weird time for video games?
Partially.
I think this issue, this whole conversation of exclusives, non-exclusives, this or that, the wrench in the works is even a couple years ago, we had more independent studios that were not owned by these two giant juggernauts. The issue now is both Sony and Xbox, both are just as guilty, keep buying up these studios, buying. So now it's like, okay, if we go exclusives, now everything is an exclusive to somewhere. And it used to be some games were exclusive on Xbox, some games are exclusive on PlayStation. A majority of games you could choose which platform you wanted them on. We have very few studios now that are solely independent that can have their games both places. So the conversation is much different now than it used to be 5-10 years ago. And that's what makes it difficult because, okay, if you make everything like Bethesda games not being everywhere, that just sucks. It just sucks. Like Sony games, like like Spider-Man, Wolverine, those things were always going to be exclusive, have always been exclusive. Your Uncharted, your Naughty Dogs, those sorts of things. But, well, maybe not always, but, for a really, really long time. For Xbox, it was Halo, Gears of War. Those types of games were always going to be exclusive to Xbox. But then you could get a lot of games from publishers, from developers that were not these two juggernauts. Now it feels like, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't have a specific number, but it feels like everything is owned by a specific platform. So now it just sucks. And that really is the wrench in the works here, because if we're like, okay, let's go exclusive, then there's no middle ground.
Yeah.
And that is a different conversation than it used to be.
Yeah. I think Hero Down Under is going in on that in the chat as well, going like the market's already been decided as well. And I think like you kind of hit the nail on the head here, where it's like the market's been decided. You have now more players than ever, like large publishers being just acquired and scooped up, and not just like Xbox. I'm thinking like THQ and like Embracer and all that. And now all of a sudden they're bloated. The ROI on these things are more than they can chew, and they just you end up just seeing all these studio closures. Right. That's how we're going to make our money back, by trimming the quote unquote fat, which is just people's jobs. We're seeing it at Disney right now with laying off over 1,000 people. You're seeing it right now with Paramount buying most of Hollywood. You're seeing it where like there's only 4 large companies that are running things in Hollywood, or your entertainment, or even just games. And yeah, there's so many small little indies in this space, but so many of them are yearning for the spotlight, for some type of attention either way, where it seems like the only ones that are able to provide that is at some type of cost, whether it's a State of Play, whether it is a Xbox Direct or Nintendo Direct, whatever have you. It's harder than ever if you're a small person, and then if you're a big team making something so substantial that people will actually tune in and go out there and play it. So I don't know, man. It's a wild ride we're on. I would like to get off as soon as possible, but I don't think these conversations, just because they are happening, means there's an outcome that a certain console warriors out there want. Because I think at the end of the day, when it comes to like the social media conversation, it's all about marching orders, right? Suddenly these things matter one minute, then they don't the next, because Colt Eastwood told them so. That's really what it is at the end of the day. It's sad.
But exclusives aren't going anywhere, as we see with the next story, Kyle.
Yeah, there you go.
God, you are so on it tonight, T.
Honestly, I thought 10 minutes ago she was segueing us. I was like, oh my God, she's on.
I was going to, but I had one more thought I had to get out.
Stephen Tailby over at Push Square writes, God of War PS5 prequel not starring Kratos will take us to multiple mythologies. There have been a lot of rumors circulating about the future of the God of War franchise, and one concerning a spin-off prequel refuses to die down. Outlet MP First has reported several key details about a supposed new game in the series, one that has previously been described as, quote, a new franchise within the God of War universe, end quote. According to the report, the game will have you playing as Faye, Kratos' late partner in the Norse storyline, and alongside her will be the Norse God of War Tyr. Kratos himself will apparently not be playable, but will still make some sort of appearance. In addition to this, MP First reports that Faye will also be joined by a companion that takes the form of a quote-unquote gelatinous cube, and the game will feature a talking sword said to be Merlin, the wizard of Arthurian legend. The game will apparently take players to numerous different lands and mythologies, including elements from Mayan, Chinese, and Japanese myth. Finally, the report points to a comment from Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson, who, speaking in a recent podcast, said he'd heard the next God of War game is due to be announced in April. He posits that it could be an announcement during the State of Play that's rumored to be taking place this week. It's not this week, though that's supposedly just for third-party games. While all this is purely hearsay at this stage, there's a lot being thrown around this about this supposed God of War game. What MP First report says about multiple mythologies lines up with Tyr being involved.
Kyle Stevenson, how do you know it's not this week? There's still time. We still got like 3 days, right?
We got 2.
Got 2. In the weekday. It could be on a Sunday.
There's no.
Why?
Why?
Sunday's the Lord's Day, right?
The day of rest,
Christianity,
you know?
technically
Sure.
mythology.
Sure. But it's not E3 time. That's the only other time like we've had big shows on a weekend. But
Right.
this sounds fine. And I'm not poo-pooing it because it's a new God of War game. I'm excited. I would love to play as Faye with Tyr.
Sure.
It's just I don't love the sound of a companion of a gelatinous cube.
Oh,
And-
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna freaking love that cube.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure I will.
I'm telling you right now.
It's just I gotta see it in motion because right now it's very much just like, hey, what if we have a talking sword instead of a talking head? You know, like it just seems like they're playing the same beats, just wildly different swings.
I mean, I think that makes sense though. If we're like, thinking about game development, how they're reusing assets, like, yeah, gelatinous cube instead of Mimir's head makes sense to me.
Isn't that a D&D thing though?
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean,
No,
I
that's
don't
why
know
I mean,
how that ties in, but
I just no, you are correct. It's just I don't see it in like this world of mythology, you know.
So, okay, first question. Anybody could, take grasp of it. Are we seeing this next week? Is next week the state of play?
next week could be the state of play. We're not seeing this.
Yeah, no.
We're not seeing this.
No.
Are we seeing it at the showcase that I am convinced is going to happen?
Sure. But we're not
Sure,
seeing it
Joe.
at this.
All right, first you guys poo-poo me at the low power mode being a hint at the PSX. Now you're poo-pooing. You guys are just saying, oh, sure, Joe. But you guys don't really mean it. You don't think we're ever getting a showcase again?
No.
I don't know. But I don't think we get this game at this whenever it's coming up.
Really? Okay.
It's all third party, the rumor says.
Yeah.
He said straight out he
Mostly.
doesn't think it's actually going to be there. Also, going back to what we said about, like, Joe, I think you were the one who said it, about the internet getting one little chickle of something and then going crazy about it. I got to say, this is no shade to Tom Henderson, okay? What's that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And no shade to him, okay? Because he's right a lot of times. But sometimes, why you got to say anything? You have this little nugget that you have no basis on, except for one person somewhere heard it from somebody who heard it from somebody else in the company, and you're gonna share. Like, just shush. Let me be excited. Let me be surprised. You're ruining the fun. And then it's like, just shush.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like, when are an audience, chime on in here. When are like leaks and rumors acceptable? Because you're right.
I'm on the never train.
We got to talk about
Listen,
something this week.
Okay, I get excited about leaks and rumors. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, rumors more so than leaks. The leaks don't sit right with me. Like the whole Avatar movie got leaked, and listen, I saw Zuko.
Oh, who's Zuko?
Oh my god.
Zoo.
Anyways.
Like the zoo of this one, Zuko.
Oh, Zuko. Anyways, I did see those pictures, but I don't like leaks of things. Rumors are fine, but it's just the cycle is just it's just annoying. It's like, here's a new rumor about this thing that I heard, that it's like, now I'm not going to be excited, because now when I watch a showcase and it happens, I'm not surprised because, oh, this rumor got dropped a month ago.
I miss the days when the first time we learned or even heard a whisper about it is when we saw the trailer on our screen.
And it was so exciting.
It was so magical. And like, I get
Stephen
it.
Yeun plays him in this new movie, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying, until like Dwayne in chat, I'm not saying that a leak will ever hurt my anticipation of playing something or hurt me playing something. It's just that I think T agrees with me. It just like, that moment could be so much greater and so much hyper if we didn't hear about it until we saw it on the screen.
Like, you guys saw my reaction to The Witcher 4. I was in hysterics.
Yes.
Okay. If I saw that leaked on social media beforehand, I would be fucking excited. Don't get me wrong, but I would not have had that moment at the trailer reveal. That would have been stolen from me because I read it as a tweet.
But
That's annoying.
Refocusing a little bit on just this God of War thing, are either of you worried that all these big PlayStation first party studios are just doing a franchise and that's what they're doing? We got Guerrilla doing so many Horizon games. We've got the God of War remake already at Santa Monica. Now we're having another God of War game.
Yeah.
I don't know if I love that. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I love that.
I mean, you guys, what's the last Santa Monica game that's not been a, God of War game?
But that's what I mean. I thought Corey was making a brand new IP. And if the new IP is just in the God of War universe, I don't know if... Again, I'm going to play the shit out of this. Like, that's... Right. I'm just like, I want more variety. I want swings.
Yes,
and
no.
I think we'll see it.
Because I get what you're saying, Kyle. Like, okay, sorry, Bethesda. I was going to Bethesda.
Sure.
Bethesda, we get Elder Scrolls, we get Fallout, and now we have Starfield. That's really exciting because you never know, what am I going to get next from them? But I've been waiting on Elder Scrolls my entire fucking life. Okay. Yeah. I've been waiting for Elder Scrolls for over half my life. I'm not even exaggerating at this point. How long ago did Elder Scrolls? 2011? Okay, not half my life, but still a really long fucking time. Okay. Too long. And now, okay, so woohoo, I'm excited. Another Elder Scrolls, probably the next one on the docket. Well, when am I getting the next Fallout? Okay, I loved Starfield. If they had time to fix everything and like really for the next one, we're talking Starfield in 50 years.
Sure. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, but I just want new ideas and new worlds, and I don't know. I want to see them flex again. Like I think Jeannie's point is, again, if Santa Monica is passionate about this, go for it. If they just want to make God of War games, totally cool. If your heart's in it, that's totally fine. I kind of want like new things, because if Guerrilla didn't take a swing for Horizon, we would never get Horizon. We'd be in Killzone Land.
But well, this Faye game maybe takes place in space sometimes.
Whoa! Who
says Merlin can't go on vacation?
I'm in.
Just saying.
I mean, Kyle, we're excited for Control Resonant, right? One could argue that's a very different game than the base Control from just what we've seen, right?
Sure.
And they're building that Control universe. Why can't Santa Monica make that God of War universe? Because when I hear all these like mythologies and the way that the last one ends, it's like, I'm so curious. What is the bridge that bridges these things together? Does it look like the MCU in that type of way? Like, there's so many awesome questions that I would love to be explored here. So when I hear, it's a God of War game, but it's going to feel different enough that it's going to, feel different and not just, oh, this is not Kratos, but it's Kratos. That has me excited. So like for me, it's like, whatever, if this is the there's no doubt Corey could go off making, he could say he's making that space game that, that one leak and rumor said he was going to do. And then everybody gets excited, right? Talking about those leaks and rumors. He could have made that game and we'd be excited for it. But he wants to make this. So I think he makes this.
Oh, like, it's I get it. Yeah. I just don't want to be fatigued on one franchise. It's kind of like people souring on Horizon, which they're wrong. Horizon's great, but like, I don't know. I just don't want Sony to just be a Horizon, God of War. Naughty Dog's different because we're getting Intergalactic, but like, and Ghost. Like, I just don't want a new entry every 2 years, I guess.
Well, that's what AI is going to fix, because it's going to make games shorter.
Shut up. But Kyle, we're also, we are getting Wolverine, which is the same game, different font, but so
totally.
Hopefully, there is still room for these studios to do other things. They're just still like have these ones in their craw,
Yeah.
And also, not for nothing, but a lot of space games have come out recently. It's like every game either takes place in Japan or space. So maybe Corey saw that and was like, maybe now's not the time.
Totally fine. And also 100%. To Hero Down Under in chat, I am fatigued on Mario. I haven't played a new Mario game in forever.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
That's blasphemy.
Joe, you just talked about having AI make games. Slow your roll.
Exactly. Exactly.
That was in jest. Cinderly writes in chat, do you think Faye visits the Greek pantheon while Kratos was there destroying everything?
That'd be sick.
Here's what I'm thinking. I think that this game's a love story. That's what I'm thinking.
And
This
give
is
me a good enemies to lovers story arc.
100%.
Send her in the gelatinous cube to space. Oh, done.
It's heated rivalry minus gay sex. Well, that's probably in there. It's Greek, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's heated rivalry, but
This is Sparta,
mythologies.
baby.
That's exciting. Like, that's an interesting story to tell, and it is like kind of like, hey, it could be very much like centered on, hey, mom, how did you meet dad? That type of like that type of story. I don't know. To me, all this excites me. I'm very much like intrigued to give this a go and check it out. And hopefully it's next week during the state of play that will then lead into a showcase.
Ken, I cannot be more clear. I'm excited to play this video game. Okay?
Okay.
Just saying that. And also, how dare you get mad? How dare you get mad at me saying I'm a little tired of Mario when I've been on this platform saying you think Mario Odyssey is terrible.
It's not terrible. It's just overrated. It's not the greatest.
You've said terrible before in the past.
No. New Donk City is unsettling. New Donk City is unsettling because those are people, but Mario is clearly not a person. He is truly something else.
Being. Yeah.
He's a being. Pauline, a being, not a human, because that's what humans look like. Unless they're aliens, then what are they doing on that planet? And why is that planet just New York City? And also, it's not even New York City. There's no racist Staten Island person there. So I even know.
Listen,
but it's
Mario might be a little overrated, but what's not overrated is the PS Plus Extra April lineup.
Thank you for saying.
Yes!
She's not a point. She's going to be the host next week. I'm retiring. All right, here's the PlayStation Plus extra games for April. The Crew Motorfest, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. It's funny saying it. Football Manager 26, Warriors Abyss, Squirrel with a Gun.
Hell yeah.
The Casting of Frank Stone, Monster Train, and for PlayStation Plus Premium, Wild Arms 4. And I'm here to announce that as of last week, I'm no longer a PlayStation Plus Premium user. I'm just going to Essential. Also, Pragmata reviews are out. This is something I totally forgot. We're getting a code for this, so we'll be talking about it next week. But currently sitting on OpenCritic at an 87. So Capcom continuously seeming to crush it. Good for them. Congratulations, Capcom. And also, Saros reviews are out. We didn't get a code, but I'm talking to some people. We may make that work. Check the YouTube when the reviews go live on the 24th. There should be something there for you. So look at us making that work.
You got my hopes up thinking that you're trying to get us a code.
Listen, big dog, I'm always trying. Here's the thing. I've come to the conclusion of we just haven't talked to the right person yet.
Capcom freaking denied me from their creator program. I'm salty.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that was like 3 years ago, but still.
We're getting you in this year. We're getting you in this year.
Sign my petition. Get me in a Capcom creator program.
This is why, and truthfully,
she loves Monster Hunter. She loves it. She can't get enough.
Monster Hunter fan.
100%. And truthfully, this is why Playdays is really important. SGF is really important to us. Again, super chats, always welcome. Memberships, always welcome. Patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. Because we get there, we get to talk to maybe Sid Schumann's there. I saw him last time. I was too scared. You know what? That's a goal tier. I talked to Sid Schumann. I stopped being a scaredy cat. And we make those connections that way, and we're able to get the coverage to you guys. That's all it's about.
Mr. Light is coming. He will not let you chicken out. That's one thing he does. He fucking forces me to do the shit.
Hell yes. Love that, man. That said, gang, it's time for PlayStation Greatest Hits. Light, would you like to talk about what is up for vote this week and the rules?
Yeah, so PlayStation Greatest Hits is our weekly segment where we pick a topic and each of us brings one answer to that topic to the board. This week, our topic is best video game adaptation. As a whole, we will say the one answer we brought for this week, and then we will discuss and rank them from platinum, gold to silver. The audience gets to cast their vote as well in the rankings so that your voices can be heard. And at the end, whoever wins platinum gets a tally by their name. Kyle, what are the tallies so far?
Oh, well, the chat felt bad last week and gave Joe his first
A pity
win.
point.
So
A pity point.
both myself and T are both at 2 platinum trophies, and Joe has 1 from his recent win.
You know what's going to happen? Joe's going to all of a sudden have like a streak of like 10 in a row.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
what's
we're going to
gonna
lose this
happen.
one because I heard a lot of blasphemy about Mario.
So for the adaptation, quick clarification question, because
Yes.
I meant to ask this before and I forgot. Are we talking about a movie that was adapted into a video game, or a video game adapted
way around.
into a movie?
I had the way I wrote this down was a video game that became a movie or TV show.
Damn.
A-
Okay.
And clarifying, is this the whole TV show, or are we talking season 1, season 2, season 3, or is it just all of it?
I would say all of it.
Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. That changes.
So that way, like we
changes things.
both don't pick a season of the same thing,
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Kyle Stevenson, you lost embarrassingly last time. See that? So you could play this game.
I make one comment about how I don't like Mario that much
A game
anymore.
that's not even in your top favorite games, mind you.
Exactly.
Well, Super Mario World is that's
Sure, that's a classic. I like that one. I'm just saying. Anyway.
We're in his head.
The best video game adaptation to me, this might be a controversial one. I'm not going the route where I think everyone thinks I'm going. I'm not saying that TV show because I really, really love it. Sure. I really like the Uncharted movie, y'all. I think it's a fun time. Is it perfect? No, but does it capture the vibes of Nathan Drake on a journey with
Oh, he's on a journey.
He's on a journey with Mark Wahlberg as Sully. I mean, come on. It's
a dream.
It's a fever dream. It's dumb. It mixes all the games into one, but some of the Uncharted set pieces are generally a good time. To me, like when it comes to a video game movie, I don't necessarily think it needs to be a 1-for-1 shot from the games. It just needs to be the same vibes and feeling that the games gave me, and the Uncharted movie did give me those feelings, even though it is like a 7 out of 10 movie. So my pick is Uncharted because I love that.
Honestly, Antonio Banderas is in that movie. I fucking love Antonio Banderas. That guy's my bro. That's Zorro. That's my Zorro. God damn it. You will not hear me besmirch the Uncharted movie because I had a blast with it, man. I did. Time. It's a good time. It doesn't need to be anything more than that. Like, what say you? What's your game?
I'm sorry, but I think I've got this one on lock. It's Fallout, the Fallout TV show.
Fuck.
I'm so glad you made me go first because I knew you were good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's okay. I haven't watched season 2, so I don't know if season 2 is still really good, but I heard good things. Season 1 was freaking amazing. Speaking of vibes, it nailed the vibes. It nailed the tone. It was just all around. You couldn't ask for a better adaptation. I like that they didn't follow the story. They just were part of the universe, and they still nailed it.
Mm-hmm. They really did, didn't they? But Macaulay Culkin, love that man. His acting.
Do you need time to think? Because I can vamp if you need time to think of a new answer.
No. That's clearly a really good one. I don't need to vamp for this one. I'm stuck deciding which I want because, truthfully, I would have picked The Last of Us, but I think season 2 is so divisive, and I do have legitimate problems with the writing of characters on that show, especially with Ellie's writing, and the handling of her in that show was in season 2 did not like, but season 1 was so good that makes me want to pick it. But I would say if I'm thinking video game adaptation, man, is it recency bias? Ah, my goodness. I don't even know. No, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say what's in my heart here, okay? Because just like Uncharted, it's like this is a movie where it's like you know what you're gonna get with it. You know it's not gonna win like I don't know. It's not gonna win any Oscars, but there's something about the Super Mario Galaxy movie that just makes me so happy, dude. And it was one of those movies where like I go into it opening night, and usually I hate when kids are in the theaters, but I just want to hear the kids react and kind of live vicariously through them because for me as a kid, I just got the shitty, 1993 Super Mario where Luigi's played by, what is it?
John
Leguizamo.
Leguizamo,
John Leguizamo.
Bob Hoskins as Mario. It's great.
I've never seen that one.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
terrible. That
it's a
needs to be in
trip.
your reactions. Yeah. But there's just something just so wonderful about these films. And the second one in particular, as Yoshi is my boy, played by Donald Glover. And that just the sequence of where he's in Brooklyn, like in New York City, just makes me so happy. And there's so many fun Easter eggs and callbacks, not just, Mario things that I love, but also, other IP within that universe and just giving the possibility of like Super Smash Brothers in the future.
Sure.
It's more than just like, how does it follow the story or how does it build this, how does it respect the universe like a Fallout? There's just something to me about it that's just fun and full of childlike wonder and makes me feel like I'm a big kid watching that I love it. Yoshi's my boy. Did I buy the popcorn bucket? Absolutely. Is it
You
going to
always
sit
have to
in my
buy the
shelf?
popcorn bucket.
Especially when Yoshi's carrying the egg. And truthfully, like I really do think, especially in this movie, but like they give every character their moment to shine. And I really like that. It wasn't just Mario, like everybody has a moment. And so, yeah, I'm going to say the Mario movie. Gosh darn it. It
Yeah.
deserves it.
I
Belongs there.
Well, while the audience is voting,
Yeah.
Can I do the inverse of movie to video game?
Sure.
Same brain.
Because I know I've talked about this game so many times. I need you all to find a way to play this game. It probably doesn't hold up anymore. This game was low key so good though. The Chicken Little game was so good. Please go
We
play
really need to do
Chicken Little.
best movie adaptation video game. I
Can we
have
make a
one.
tier for raising money where we play the Chicken Little game.
Hell yeah.
100% we can. 100%.
PlayStation next month for PlayStation Plus. Make it a PS Classic. Put it on
Play
there.
it. Put it on there.
Please. All right, listen. The winner. And I agree.
Can we talk about some
Oh.
bad adaptations though?
Please.
Yeah.
Before, yeah.
Oh my god. Prince of Persia, awful.
I-
Terrible.
Didn't see that one.
Oh, awful.
Jake Gyllenhaal's in Prince of Persia.
Awful.
How are the Mortal Kombat movies? I know there's new ones, but how are the original ones, the new ones?
They're
So bad they're good.
they're bad, but they're so fun.
They're campy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the Street Fighter one, it's so bad, but it is a fun time.
So bad
Like,
it's good.
That's what most video game adaptations are. They're bad, but they're just fun.
Tomb Raider though?
Tomb Raider.
Lo-
Which one though?
Oh, so I listen, I loved the Angelina Jolie ones as a kid because I wanted to be her.
Sure.
In those films specifically.
That's why I watched them.
But
Yeah.
I did enjoy the new one.
Yes,
That
with
came
Alicia
out-
Vikander.
Yeah,
I
a
love
while
that
ago.
one. That's
I
a
did
good
like
one.
that one, but I had never played the Tomb Raider games up until that point, so I had no basis. So the Angelina Jolie ones, I was like, she's a fucking badass. At that point,
Yeah.
I also wanted to be a Bond girl. I thought it was going to be a spy. I had my recommendation letter for the Air Force Academy because I was convinced the Stargate program is real and I was going to go to the Stargate program. I had goals. Okay,
I
she was goals.
yeah. I have one for your other question that I just popped in my head of best movie turned into a game. GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, didn't play that one either.
GoldenEye's great.
You play it now, it's unplayable. I'm showing my hands because as Light was just talking about the Tomb Raider adaptations, I was thinking of, you guys know, the scene in Tomb Raider, the shower scene on repeat. That's a core memory in my mind. That's a core memory.
The silver outfit that's skin
Oh
tight.
yeah.
Listen, did me and the boys rewind that multiple times and almost ruin the VHS? Sure, certainly. Who's to tell 46 minutes and 37 seconds into that film?
Oh my god.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
How old were you when that movie came out?
I don't know, but I know I became a man after that scene.
Just you saying me and the boys. Exactly.
Yeah. It's, you know, why
I
can't
mean, no
listen,
judgment. No judgment.
why
but-
can't guys goon with guys? You know? Why can't we
Well,
goon
you
together?
said you became a man after that, which
Yeah.
insinuates other
That-
activities.
That there
Oh.
was some sort of
With the
connection with
friends
somebody
that were
else
there?
watching. Again,
No,
no judgment. It's fine, but
we
what's that
locked eyes didn't mean anything though.
one? Sure.
All right. So listen, Light, you win.
Yeah.
63% of the vote says Fallout is the best video game adaptation. Congratulations.
Kyle,
Congratulations.
I do need to try the Uncharted movie. I had it on in the airplane. I fell asleep. It was an overnight flight, so like I you know, it wasn't because it was bad. But I probably made it like 10 minutes in.
It's not good. It's fun though. Also,
Un-
genuine question, because I thought about starting it. How is the Witcher Netflix show? As a diehard Witcher fan, T,
Don't do
have
it.
you watched it?
Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
So the first time I watched season 1, thought it was god awful. Upon a rewatch, once I understood the whole arc of what was happening, because there's wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff that you don't realize is happening until a certain point.
Okay.
Upon a rewatch, I thought it was very good. I shouldn't have to rewatch it in order to think it's good though. And
Totally
I
fair.
don't think I watched season 2, and I definitely didn't watch past then.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Cool.
But Yennefer in the show?
but Geralt in the show?
I mean, let's be honest. We all knew episode 7, 36 minutes, 27 seconds in the tent. Let's go. Come on. What are we talking about here? Uncharted was the second.
Where's
Was the
Geralt in his
second
bathtub?
place.
Look, there he is.
Oh, hello there.
Wait, Uncharted
And-
came in second?
It's it.
Shocking. I thought it was
And the
coming
Mario
last.
Galaxy movie was last.
Okay.
Because again,
Sure.
I should have did The Last of Us because this is a PlayStation show.
No, I think it's still too new.
I don't think it would have won anyways.
Yeah, fair enough.
I haven't seen
Alright.
it yet.
Well,
So
the
I'll
audience is in like, glee and happiness and childlike wonder. So
They got that in Fallout.
Yeah.
childlike wonder and Fallout.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
blowing things up, gooping things,
Monsters?
That's right.
monsters.
you
That
say
Doing it for the
gooping
love of the
things?
game.
yeah, there's like goop gun. I don't.
Oh. I told my
don't know
mom I
anymore.
love gooping things.
No, that's Joe and his friends after watching Angelina Jolie.
So much
And
goop.
then we started gooping.
That's right.
Boop to the moon, baby.
That's right. That's right. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. I lost the show notes. Okay. So, gang, enough about gooning with the boys. All right,
Nuh-uh,
enough
we were
about-
gooping.
No,
We were
gooping.
gooping with the
Different.
boys.
Goop, goop.
Different.
I want to know what you've been playing. T, I'll start with you. What you been playing?
I've been playing The Witcher 3.
Hell yes.
I've been playing Starfield,
Hell
Nice.
yes.
and that's about it.
How's the Death March going?
Good.
Sweet.
Actually.
Yeah?
I'm not very far in. Okay, I just got out of White Orchard, but I well, spoilers for tomorrow when the episode goes up, but I beat the Griffin, like that first little
Mhm.
boss fight you do, with no damage.
Ooh.
Hell
So-
yeah.
Watch out, everybody. We got a badass on those.
I'm not listen. I took hits. I had my quench shield on,
Sure.
but no damage.
No damage.
And the first time I played The Witcher on regular difficulty, I had to reload a previous save because I could not beat that fight. So we went from reloading previous saves the first time I played it years ago to no damage on Death March. I was pretty proud of myself.
Come on. Come on.
Hell yeah.
And what about
Oh,
Starfield?
Halo 2. I also started Halo 2. Duh. Thanks, Reese.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes. What about Starfield? Has it been crashing on you? Because I've seen a lot of people going like, it's rough, which is interesting. Because again, like I said on last week's show, crashing on me a lot when I first, corrupted my save, and then after the first update, nothing for me.
So it hasn't been as bad for me as it has been for Mr. Light, but Mr. Light has also put way more hours into it than I have.
Sure.
We are both finding that typically when we're doing the actual scripted events, it's fine. Like the planets that are created by them. It's when you get to the computer generated planets or whatever it's called that I'm having the most issues. Like for me, if I'll be on a planet, I'm trying to explore it because that's one of my favorite things to do, and it will just crash, and I leave the planet, and then I'm fine and no issues, and then I go back to the planet later on, and it's fine. So it's almost like sometimes it has a hard time loading the stuff in.
Damn. Okay.
But I haven't played in a while, and last time I played, I did not have any crashes. So I do think it's possibly getting better, but it was rough for a little while there.
I know they said they were hot fixing some of the issues. So yeah. What say you, Kyle Stevenson? I know you and we've been playing quite a bit of games.
Yeah, I'll rapid fire through a bunch because I haven't had time to really sit down because, like I said, showcase season is crazy. Started Starfield, made a super hot playable character who looks like Haley Williams from Paramore. Love of my life. No crashes for me. Having a fun time. Gunplay's cool. The explorer. I will say thank you both for the advice because once you're like on a planet, the open area of exploring it's big.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot, and I was like, oh my god, I just want to scan all the things and mine all the things, and I realized I gotta do a mission because I'm gonna get lost and it's too much. Worrying about scanning everything to get 100% completion, and but
it's addicting.
It's very addicting. It's very, very good. So I'm having a great time in Starfield so far, but I'm only like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours in. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Started Mouse PI for Hire, code provided from the studio. And also I used to do PR for it, so take that for what you will. I think it's a fun time. The art style is great. The black and white style of it is killer. The traversing around is fun. The enemies are cool. I'm digging the vibes, but I'm not super far in, so I can't.
Yeah, I'm digging the vibe. I like the art style a lot, and because I didn't watch a lot of this game, so I went in blind. I'm like, oh, this is a Diablo like wrapped in a 30s Mickey style and art style, and it's
you mean Doom like, not Diablo like.
Sorry, yeah, Doom like.
Yeah,
Diablo Jesus, I'm high. So yeah, I'm really digging it. The animations are wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm not deep enough in yet to go, okay, I'm loving or hating this combat. So yeah, I'm very early on as well. No thoughts, save those for next week.
Yeah. Maybe an hour into Fishbowl, which is a lovely slice of life pixel adventure that's gonna make you cry. 2-person team from what I know of. 6-1 Indie Showcase alum. The game is gorgeous. It's really good. I just haven't had enough time to put into it, but first hour is great. I already felt a couple feels while I was playing that. Also put maybe an hour and a half into People of Note, the musical RPG from Annapurna.
Okay.
The soundtrack is incredible. Light, I think Baby Light would adore the music in this one because it's musical, right? So they're singing about the story and whatnot, and all the performances are killer. It is a traditional kind of RPG where combat is, just because it's so recent, similar to Clair Obscur, where you have to hit buttons to time your attacks, but there's no like timing parries or whatever. It's all attack focused as of now. And everything is music themed. A lot of the puns are music themes in the worlds and stuff. So I'm liking it a lot. There's like nightclubs that serve as like the dungeons, where instead of random battles, if you just want a battle to level up or something, you just press a button and a battle happens. So that's nice. So you're not like constantly stopped by random battles. You choose when you want to do that. Yeah, it's a good time. I'm excited to explore new genres and get new music in there and see what happens, because that's kind of where the story takes you. You want to be. It's kind of like an American Idol or America's Got Talent kind of situation where you want to win the contest so you can help run the city and help the world, the town or whatever it is. So I'm on the journey to find a new sound to help me win the
Nice.
competition.
Nice.
Um, and then MLB the Show, new content all the
This
time.
guy.
It is what it
It's
is.
disgusting. It's disgusting.
There was new content today for Jackie Robinson Day, which is super super cool. And I played
nice.
one game against somebody. I got my ass kicked because he already unlocked all of the cards that were released an hour ago.
How is that
Holy
possible?
shit.
Because they spend so much money. You can buy stubs to buy money or
Oh.
buy cards, and they just buy them all, and that's what they do. And I ran
Damn.
into a buzzsaw, so yeah,
Damn.
that's fun. But the
Yikes.
big one, it's time. Hades 2. Oh my god.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my God.
What are we doing here? Let's go right in.
The wait
It's over.
is over. I'm so happy to say that my expectations and the hype I had for it is like the game is not suffering from that at all.
Yeah.
It is Hades 1 in all its glory, with beautiful new worlds, beautiful new characters, the character art, the music. Oh my god! I don't know how far you've gotten, Joe,
Oh, man.
but the boss in the second layer,
Yep.
the Siren Sisters, that song goes so hard when you're
So hard.
fighting. I've made it all the way down to the boss in the 3rd level. I have not
Oh,
beaten
okay.
them yet.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying going through the paces and handing out nectar to all my buddies to get keepsakes, and then
Yeah.
I'm trying to go for the platinum on this one too. So I'm trying to do my due diligence. It's Supergiant just does not miss.
They
This
don't
is-
miss, man.
And
What's
I'm so happy that it's finally on a PlayStation so I can play.
what's the weapon of choice for you?
So I've tried them all out.
Yeah.
I have a least favorite. It's the
Oh, yeah?
it's the magic one. That is
Yes.
my least favorite.
That one sucks. The wands.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like the standard spear, I'm liking a lot. I think that's my
Okay.
favorite as of now.
So the one thing that I love, I actually prefer most of the weapons here over Hades 1. I love, and this is usually not my play style, the giant two-handed axe, because the trick is if you're on a run with it, you could build it in a way where you can just charge your special, your charge button, and you just do a whirlwind. And so you can make it so that the channeling is faster. So you load up, 20 swings faster. You yourself travel with it faster. So you can go around the map. And I'm just pretty much a weed whacker to all the enemies on the map. It's so much fun. You're right. Everything, the combat, the visuals, the art style, the music, just all of it. It is like this is more Hades 1 with slightly different combat, and just more of it, and it's just so good. Oh my god, it's like it's not no disrespect here when I go, oh, it's more Hades. It's like it's more, and it's great, and it's so good. And yeah, the way you upgrade Mel throughout the world is also a bit different. It's not just about keepsakes. It's also about like, going up to the cauldron and wishing for different
Mhm.
abilities to help you out as you traverse.
Upgrading
Yeah.
tools that you can use in your dungeons to mine for silver, or picking flowers, which you need to use in the cauldron, and planting seeds for special ingredients, and then going to the prophecy board and seeing what you have to do, which will also give you upgrade tokens. There's so many systems, and it sounds like a lot, and it sometimes on paper it is, but you just get in the flow. And oh my god, thank you, Genie. And
Like
the
what Genie
Arcana
Love says, yeah.
cards. Oh my god, it's such a
Game
good
changer.
system where it's like perks, so it's similar to the was it dark in season 1 in Hades 1, like the purple darkness,
Yeah.
was it? So Arcana cards you unlock using like bone dust, I think. And you have a certain amount, a number that you can hold in your hand. But that number you can also increase using stuff, so you can hold more cards, and they give you like 15% extra damage or 5% more health. That's where you'll get your Death Defy in there, and like so many amazing systems that just work so well with each other, and I after playing it for, I think I'm like 3-4 hours in, I completely see why they keep doing early access with Hades, because there is so many things that they probably have to test out and iron out and make sure everything works, because there's so much there.
Yeah.
So much there. And it's all
So
great.
good. So good, man. Yeah, Hades too. And I think for PlayStation Plus members, $23. So run over, get it. Grab it right now. $30 normal. Yeah, paid for it. Awesome. Good time, man. Supergiant. They don't miss. Now, Kyle, in question, is this up, because technically it released last year exclusively on Switch too. Is this up for Game of the Year this year? For the trophy room. Let's just say if we do the Platties again this year, which I'm not sure. Perchance.
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Also, we're not doing the Platties. What? Why?
Listen, I might change it up.
Huh.
If we're not changing it up, we're standing still. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this Platties evolves.
I don't know
into
if that's
something.
the saying, but sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That's I've been playing more Marathon. I really love it. I'm at level 71. I'm getting the platinum in that game before everybody goes off and fucks off. I need it. All right,
What were you
gang.
gonna say, Light?
I was gonna say for like the whole being involved in the Pilates thing, it's so hard because when it's in early access, it feels like it's been out for like 3 years already, even though it
Yep.
hasn't. So like that's not fair, but it also feels like it's already been out, so it doesn't feel like it should be.
It definitely will be in a category of like PlayStation debut after being
Sure.
somewhere else, because
Yeah.
there'll be a lot this year with a lot of the Xbox games. So
Fair enough.
True.
Well, gig. You holding on to anything? Anything at all?
I have my hand on it because I don't want to break it, and we didn't do this bit last week, so I didn't get to tell everyone just how amazing my co-hosts are. At PAX East, when the price increase hit while we were there, they all banded together without me knowing and got me a PS5 Pro before it went up in price. So my OG PS5 is laid to rest. I am now Proified, and I love them all very, very much. And I don't deserve it, but I thank you. So I'm holding it over here. I don't want to drop it.
No,
I don't want to drop it.
we're gonna
Nope,
stop it
nope,
right there.
move on.
Nope,
Move
nope.
on.
Nope. This is what's helped me in therapy. No negative speak in this dojo, my friend. You say I deserve it.
All right, let's move on. He's muted. All right, like, what do you hold on to?
Nuh-uh, I'm Team Joe on this one. You deserve it. Say it. Let me
Yeah.
hear you say it.
Say it.
I deserve it. Thank you.
There
You deserve nice things. Yeah. Prepare the
What am I
drop.
holding?
Right. Yeah.
I'm holding the Star Wars bracelet that I got in one of those mystery boxes at PAX
Hell
because
yeah.
I never learned my lesson that they're never worth the value and I always have to try. And this is what
Although
this
those
is in it.
boxes were better this year.
They were better.
Yeah.
Don't let me buy more next year.
Gotcha.
It's just so hard because it's like, oh, I can't find merch for that. I'm gonna get this, and then it's stupid. Don't let me do it.
And he had a really cute dog there, so like
had a
he
really
kind of lured
cute
you in.
dog.
He's a little guy.
Yeah.
Little fella. Kyle, what are you holding on to?
I just told you my PS5 Pro.
You're holding on. I'm holding on to. Come on, you got it. This Windows Phone
What?
pen. That's right, Windows Phone. After a large conversation about it, they closed down the whole thing. Prepare the drop. Here are the latest steals and deals coming to the PlayStation storefront.
If you thought this week was packed, oh boy, there's a big one next week.
Is it?
But on April 20th, on 420, it's only fitting that Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch releases on PS5. Here's the biggie. On April 21st, Vampire Crawlers is out on
Holy
PS5.
shit.
We've also got Drop Duchy, Age of Mythology Retold, Obsidian Mirror, and End of the Sun releases on the same day as Vampire Crawlers. On April 22nd, we have Tides of Tomorrow and Dark Hours. You might remember Tides of Tomorrow as the one where like you're following other players' ghosts in the level and deciding whether or not to follow them or do your own path kind of thing. And then on April 23rd, we've got Dragon is Dead, Kingdom's Return, Time Eating Something, Time Eating Fruit and the Ancient Monster. Kiln is on April 23rd.
Oh, let's go.
Sudden Strike 5, Rum Brawl, Game, the Oh my goodness gracious. Game The Strongest Job is apparently not a hero or a sage, but an appraiser. Provisional Dungeon and Mystery Girl. That's the full title.
All right.
Okay.
And Starfire Eternal Cycle. And then finally on April 24th, we've got Little Nightmares VR, Altered Echoes. PSVR getting some love next week.
Hey, there you go. There you go. For the 3 people that have it, I'm excited for you guys. All right, gang. That said, it's time for our last segment, sadly, but it's also our favorite segment. It's time for the Sony Pony Express.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw! Cowboy Danger D writes in, question for the Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
So I just recently acquired, after years of wanting one, the Titanfall 18-inch Collector's Edition. So my first question is, has there ever been a video game collectible you finally got your hands on after years of wanting it? Secondly, not sure if y'all shop at Walmart, but speaking of collectibles, have you seen the cool PS Swag section in the video game aisle? They've got some cool stuff like PlayStation figures, Last of Us throw blanket, hats, etc., all for the cheap. As always, shiny side up and much love.
Gotta go to Walmart.
Apparently, I gotta go to Walmart. No, I didn't see that.
Have you seen the picture you put in the Discord? They look cool.
What was that? Where the Astrobot one was? There's like an Astrobot and Yarna one. If so, I'm driving up to Walmart.
I'm gonna share my screen so everyone can see it.
All right, please, yeah. Let her rip.
The Astrobot stuff I knew about was from Target, like the
Yeah,
stuff I
Target.
had sent.
So like
That's
Ooh.
good.
these clicker things are like bookends.
Stop.
I like this hat, the "We Let You Live" hat. That's cool. The from Last of Us.
Oh, damn.
Throw
What's that
pillow.
little PlayStation thing at the top in the middle, top shelf?
Here? Oh, those
Yeah.
are socks. It's just a PlayStation
sock.
like
Oh.
box kind of thing.
Okay.
But they got some twisted metal stuff, some
Oh,
blue
those are the
stuff, and then Asher at the bottom. So like,
Dude, I'm going to
I
Walmart.
also need to go to Walmart apparently.
100%.
I'm going tomorrow.
Last time I went there, I was called a slur, but this is worth it. I think it's true. Real story. I'm not gonna.
I'm
repeat
sorry
what
that
she said
happened
to
to
me.
you.
I was confused.
My dream collector's edition, I have not been able to get my hands on. So,
Yeah.
and I probably never will. That's the Last of Us pandemic edition. That's that use thousands of dollars. It ain't happening.
I'm so stupid. I remember having that pre-ordered. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
I opted for the other one with the art book just because I didn't have money for it, and now it's.
So stupid.
And whenever I can find my, I know I could probably order it online, but I want to find it in the wild. I made the mistake of not getting the Control Steelbook. So like, I want the Control Steelbook real bad.
Yeah. What's it you like? Is there a collector's edition you want or wanted? You sought after, didn't obtain, or obtained?
I guess the Expedition 33 one, because I didn't think I was going to like that game, and then I learned that I loved it, and I missed the redrop. So that would be one. And then also, I still haven't played the game, but I just want it because I think it's really cute, and eventually I might play the game, but I want the BB statue.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were
That's
selling it
right.
at PAX West last year, but it was like $800, so
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
I mean, I don't like to brag, but I have the Halo 3 helmet. So it's like, yeah, no, that's pretty sought out. There's a little paint on it, so I wouldn't be able to sell it for a high value. But that thing goes for a pretty penny. Remember when they used to do Call of Duty like collector's edition?
I
They gave
sure
you night.
do.
They gave you was it the night goggles or whatever?
Night vision goggles. There was the RC car, I think, one
Hell
year.
yes.
But see, this is why I'm like, oh, I shouldn't spend the money, but I always just get it because I regret it when I don't. And I like to use them as decor.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm really bummed that PlayStation Direct canceled my Yote Collector's Edition because my goal was to have every PlayStation Studios Collector's Edition in the cases back there. But
Yeah. The last
one day I'll get the Yote one.
One day. Apparently
And
my
hopefully
brother.
Wolverine. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll have to go through a third party for that one. That's gonna be fucking annoying because apparently it's just an IP ban. You can't really do anything about it. So, PlayStation, hi. Listen, I'm not salty over the lack of Saros code. That happens. It is what it is. What I am actually legitimately salty about is I can't buy anything from your store. I can't buy your overpriced shit from your store. And I would like to buy your overpriced shit
How'd you
from
get
your
your
store.
Yote mask?
I got it from fan of the show. They
Oh,
bought it
right.
for me. I gave them
Right.
money, then they
Yep.
shipped it back over to me.
That's annoying.
So I paid an extra like $50 because Sony won't let me buy shit from them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Love to see it.
Jeannie writes in.
Go for it.
Hey gang, I got a question about the Xbox exclusivity. Do you think this means Gears of War E-Day won't come to PlayStation now, or are the talks more day one versus timed exclusivity?
It's
Did
all
they ever
depending on
say that E-Day was coming
no
officially?
I think that was just more like speculation.
or assumptions. It's like, well,
Yeah.
Forza and Halo, we can assume.
And with the remake coming to PlayStation, they're like, okay, maybe, but
I feel like there was a show where they're like, everything in this show you can play everywhere.
mm,
And I feel like it was shown there. I don't know. If they had already, all that is to say, if they had already said that it's coming, I think that stands. If they had
Mhm.
never officially said it was just fan speculation, then I don't think they do.
I mean, we'll
I
find
think-
out during SGF at the Xbox
Yeah.
show. So
Also, I think when it comes to honestly, just because they're having the conversation doesn't mean shit. So I would really think I want Gears of War to come everywhere and Halo because those franchises need it now more than ever. I love them dearly, but I know that they're waning in popularity. We need to get as many people playing these games as possible so that we see the greatness in these games. So, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm hoping.
Donuts writes in, hey gang, nice quick question from the Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of you have some little gaming quirks or rituals? For instance, when I play Resogun, nearly 1,000 hours logged.
yes.
Hell yeah, Donuts.
Oh, yes.
I restart each time if even one of the bad guys escapes before the first round is over. Kyle, I imagine you restarting an inning of MLB if you don't hit a home run. As always, you're the best. And then they sign off, Donuts!
Your donuts make me go nuts. I have this thing where if I'm losing a card game, let's just say in the Mouse PI, right? I will quit and then I'll reload back in and try it again. Because then you lose credits for that game. And it's like that's annoying. So I don't want to lose money by gambling. So I'll load back in. That would be my quirk for sure.
I can't really start a story heavy game until everyone in the house goes to bed.
Fair enough.
Because I know no one's gonna bother me and I can kind of like lock in. And then there's like a smaller thing. It's an MLB The Show thing. Before every at bat, I circle the PCI cursor all over the strike zone right before the pitch is thrown. I don't know why I do it. It doesn't help me. I strike out all the time, but I do it. It's weird.
That's fair.
Jonathan Kelly in chat reminds me that anytime I have to drive a vehicle, my ritual is to say, "Oh no," before I drive. But the other thing is, if I fail a stealth section, I will reload. I will reload and I'll do it again. Or if I feel like things are just going badly and it's going to be rough for me to get out, I just let myself die. And I'm just like, I just need to start that over. I just need to die. And then I start over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100%. 100%. Good question. Good question.
Finally, Daddy Diwali writes in, Joe,
Yeah.
is Andrea still bae for your Starborn? Or did you go another route? # see you in the stars.
Good question, Daddy D. Wally. I was gonna go with Sarah, but plans change. They always do. And so because I was like, is Sarah winning me? Is Sarah winning? Is Sarah sexy? Who knows? And I was like, she winning me over. And then something happens, and I was like, all right. And it's always Andresia. What was I thinking? And so I am now wifed up with Andresia. It's very important. So.
Very nice.
Yep. That's it, gang. That's been the trophy room this week. Of course, before we go, I'd like to spotlight our patrons over at patreon.com/PSR. Trophy Room. Remember, next week is our big fundraising podcast and hopefully state of play. Who knows? Fingers crossed. So make sure you join us live there at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room as well. Donate there. Help us get to SGF. It's not just the reason why we look so good, sound so great. It's because of your generosity we get to go to places like SGF Playdays. I want to thank our newest members, Brent Chartrand at the bronze tier, Big G at the bronze tier, Die Hard a Lot at the silver tier, and Skylar at the bronze tier. I want to thank our premium members, Todd Burwitz, Caleb Cook, and Toxic. I want to thank K-Rock Kiddo Cullen. He's kicking cancer's ass. Hell yes, brother. I want to thank our platinum members, JC, K-Rock, Shady Mailman, Tommy, Slapfunk66, and ManX Vision. Thank you for fixing this list. I'm so sorry to Shady Mailman and Slapfunk66. You guys have been here this whole time. I love you guys. Thank you. Our gold members, JB, the Purple Monkey, Katie, Kevin Mitchell, The Red Arrow, Drug Prowling Wolf, Lord Hatchie, Solo, staying carbonite free since 1983. I want to thank our silver members, Rick Arrington, Katie, that one out. The Good Sir, Kevin Diaz, Astronaut Jr., The Jester, Sean McKenzie, Suddy, Steph Medler, Jace, Karate, Listen, guys, I'm bad at pronunciating things. I'm so sorry. Jace, you're the best. I'm
sorry. Which one?
Don't refund because I butchered your name.
I think you made up for it by the fact that you couldn't say pronouncing either. I think that
yes.
showed.
It's like, okay. Chase is listening. He's like, all right, he's just a full-blown idiot. All right, thank you.
Listen, reading on screen is hard.
Definitely.
It really is. Battered Haddock and the Social Savant. I want to thank our YouTube members, Jonathan Kelly, Nisa Hauer, the Kush Completionist, Mr. Light, Freight Conductor, Strubles and Bits, Tommy, Jeannie Love, Stefano B4185, SNES Encyclopedia, Connor Wing, 1575, and Reese. Thank you all so much. You're the reasons why we do this show week in, week out. We're able to. And again, hopefully this, next month we're off to SGF because of y'all. So with all that said, and with all that out of the way, if you want to support the show, again, patreon.com. But if you have no money to do so, it's okay. It's all right. We get it. Times are tough. Just hitting like, share, subscribe if you're on YouTube, or rating us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify helps us out a lot. And even just a nice comment in the comment sections goes a long way. With all that said, and with all that out of the way, everybody keep your wits about you. Keep hunting and keep playing PlayStation. Bye-bye.
Bye, love you.